Deep Radio Network.
As they say, the show must go on.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine. The best forge in tier for a day. Custom pieces made to order. We'll make it dance, land dwellers.
We are quite alone now. You may speak to us.
Raina was indeed a member of my company, and an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raina wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raina, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Farewell. Vale, tenemos que ir a hablar con el de la 6ª, ¿no? ¿Cómo llevamos lo de la...? ...14 horas de 57 minutos todavía. Joder, macho.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter Congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
Absolutely certain. And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Raynor was one of my recruits, Lieutenant. A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it. Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain,
Now!
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Raynor isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Raynor. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Ah, bueno, mira, ya somos amigos de curso. Ya somos amigos de Kurt. 13 horas, 8 minutos. Joder. Pero claro, si nos vamos, igual se pasa el tiempo. Entonces no sabes qué hacer. Vamos a comprarle balitas a esta, a ver si tiene todavía.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you seen any.
¿Tienes balitas? No. Una vez se la acaban, ¿se la acaban? Si he comprado antídoto antes, ¿por qué no me...? Poción del sueño, mira, nunca se sabe.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
¿Cómo que vuelven 2 días, 12 horas, 44 minutos? Se nos ha pasado el tiempo, me cago. No me fastidies que se nos ha pasado el tiempo.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again.
Este también le tengo que ir mejorando el equipo,
Want
no me
armor that fits
fastidies.
you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Es que es una locura esto.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
You seemed really attached to Rainer.
He brought some memories back. I was a bit like him at his age, and I felt responsible for his well-being. After all, I recruited him. Why? Don't tell me you're jealous of this poor kid.
Don't be foolish. It's just that you seemed so hurt about everything he went through. I wanted to understand how you felt.
That's kind. I'm sorry I made that stupid comment. This whole matter makes me nervous. I should have known that you were far too subtle to feel like that. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Bueno, pues como no tenemos otra que avanzar, porque si no, no nos va a contar nada el Kurt, vamos a seguir. No sé, pero me da la sensación de que se van regenerando los cofres. Yo no veo nada, yo no sé. Si está muy oscuro o qué. Pero por la noche no veo un pimiento. Pero vamos a ir aquí. Es la única manera de viajar a casa, que no... No sé por qué no podemos entrar en casa. No tenemos dinero. No. Nos hemos gastado toda la pasta ya. Tenemos que ir aquí. Ok.
my mother's village. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful.
Okay.
The guys rad. The red spears know how to defend themselves, but we must be careful on the way there.
Things are about to get dicey.
Close to his nesting.
Pues iremos con cuidado. Bueno, está claro que hay que farmearlo todo, ¿no? ¿Eso qué son? Hay que farmearlo todo.
Of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength to the village.
Vale, pues muchas gracias por la información. Aquí podemos viajar. Aquí vamos a hablar con la madre de aquí de la amiga.
Who do you think you are?
Ah, no.
By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I'm the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I have come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwant, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekid Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
Ve al campo de batalla con Siora. Vale, vamos. No tenemos otra cosa que hacer.
Nada, yes. We must follow the path leading toward the heights and to the forest.
Tenemos que ir por aquí, ¿no? A la derecha. Pues no es por aquí. Por ahí, ¿a dónde vamos? ¿Tienes balas? No, lo que no tengo es pasta, ¿no? Pues va a ser que no. Y ahora como carajo vamos allí. Casa de la reina Blanca. Pasamos por aquí para ir ahí. Habrá que salir de... no creo. O igual sí. Que aquí es un colono, ¿no? Hay que viajar entre zonas. Vale. A dos manos, ¿no? Ay, no entiendo nada, macho. Estamos en el mismo sitio. No podemos viajar hasta allí. ¿Cómo carajo voy? ¿Cómo carajo voy ahí? No tengo ni idea de cómo se puede ir aquí. Ve al campo de batalla de Siora. Ah, estamos en el mismo sitio, si es que no tengo ni idea cómo puedo salir allí. ¿Cómo carajillo voy allá? Está claro que es por aquí, ¿no? Pero no tengo zona para pasar. Aquí hay un bloque que me lo impide. ¿Hay algo que lo impide? Volvemos a los bosques verdes. No tengo ni pajolera idea de cómo se pasa al otro lado. Ah, no. Ah, hemos cruzado. Qué guay. No sé cómo, pero hemos cruzado.
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time is against us.
We risk meeting a great many beasts. But if we follow the warriors, we risk catching up with them too late to sway them.
Ok, así que quieres coger el de la izquierda.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
Thanks for listening. I feel my mother may have already
Ya verá la que nos va a esperar aquí por hacerle caso a esta.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
can't do that.
Ostras. Esto es demasiado. La cantidad de cosas que hay para poder hacer y entrar. Madre mía. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Us. Come on, you chicken! Come and fight!
Ostras, qué bueno. Controla los elementos.
Iselt! You are too late, Ciara. Mother has fallen, and we are defeated. No, no, no. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this woman? She resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I'm the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I am sorry for your loss.
The Congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Iselt, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
We did our best to come as fast as we could, and I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death. And you were wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You may be right. Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Ciara? I must return to the village. Go on ahead. We will tend to the wounded. Won't we now?
Yes. We will do everything we can.
And find my mother. Or her body, if if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan. This way. There is a survivor. Let's heal him. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need some?
I must leave you.
Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwand. He will take care of you.
These ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place?
There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
Oh, mami. Está más muerta que morida.
I beg of you, help me.
And still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
Pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora! Stop! Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their soul.
They have taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They wouldn't have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
If your mother is in the hands of the bridge, they'd have taken her to their closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back. Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
No. De momento
I must
no.
leave you. See you later.
Pero no hemos curado ya los 4 que tenemos que curar. Yo diría que los hemos curado a todos ya, ¿no?
Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now. We healed them all, thanks
Ahora
to
sí.
you.
Ah, pues me faltaba uno.
May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Vale, vamos a descubrir la zona de campamento. Oh, la mierda. Puñetero veneno. Menos mal que esta nos va curando. Otro campamentito. 2 de 4. Odio a muerte a los murciélagos.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
same blood, my friend.
Que no quiero saber nada de ti.
I must leave you.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Close to Issa Richnestiri.
Carta del profesor Serafadín envuelta en un paquete. Amigo mío, espero que cuando el mensajero le entregue esta carta goce de buena salud. Definitivamente esta expedición está llena de sorpresas. De hecho, acabamos de descubrir algo extraordinario. Como no estábamos teniendo mucha suerte intentando sedar a una de esas criaturas marinas majestuosas dándole distintos tipos de pociones, le dimos sin querer una mezcla alquímica venenosa. Parecía como si la criatura estuviera retorciéndose de dolor mientras volvía a sumergirse en el mar. Espero que no acabáramos con ella. En cualquier caso, hay una cosa segura. Estas criaturas, al contrario que de las ciénagas, son muy sensibles al veneno. Qué bien. Pues es bueno saberlo. ¿Ya está? Ya hemos acabado la zona de... No, nos hemos ido demasiado lejos, ¿no?
There are some images on this wall.
Let's get closer.
This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You have never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
The legend of Didakid and the Daiges.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil, The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and dirt. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become Almanawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. A people from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Pues ven, vámonos. A ver un poco. Voy a aclarar el brillo un poquito porque no veo nada, ¿eh? Mejor ahora, ¿no? Sí. Queda muy bonito, muy oscuro, pero no se ve un pimiento.
I need a bit of practice.
Ay, va. Qué bien. Hay un montón de cosas que subir. Escalar, encaramarse, equilibrio, escurrirse. Joder, macho. Uy, estos no estaban antes.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Close to is Richnestiri.
Vale, pues vámonos. Oh, mierda. Cómo odio los bicharracos estos. Vamos a hablar con Constantín y nos vamos a ir a comer, ¿no? A ver. Es que encima tenemos que equiparlos o qué? Si es que es la hostia, tú. Y esta no se la podemos pasar a este loco. Ah, sí, pero es inferior. Vale. Venga, pues vámonos. Hemos vuelto a nuestra casa, ¿no? Sí.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
You don't appear to be in top form. Are house intrigues keeping you from finding proper sleep?
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I am certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Norts?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Any news of your parents?
No, my father's
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Vale, tenemos que hablar con... con el de abajo. Interroga a la señora Murray.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Lady de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call DIRECTOS.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Norts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
What can you tell me about the relations we have with other nations?
We play a difficult role, caught between these two enemy nations who are nonetheless our allies. The smallest action could tip the balance and draw us into their conflict. If I may offer some advice, be very careful. We do not want a war to break out here.
You seem interested in the islanders.
As a matter of fact, I find their culture fascinating, but I can't say I know much about them. They are quite secretive and protect their cult and traditions from the curiosity of strangers. I know that their sages, they call them Donegada, are the guardians of their rituals as well as of the island. They have very strong links with nature and the creatures that inhabit it. They're also good healers. I could talk about them for hours, but you will learn more from the islanders themselves.
What do you know about this island?
Much less than I would like. The land is still wild and extremely rich. Its soils are full of minerals, some of which are unknown to us. With regard to the flora and fauna, you've probably seen how different the creatures and plants are here. The islanders protect their land fiercely, and we cannot begrudge them that. When you see what we have done with our own, well, such a source of richness attracts greed.
What can you tell me about New Serene?
It's a new city whose construction began not long ago. When I arrived 5 years ago, there was just a port, a fence, and some huts here. The businesses, the barracks of the guard, the palace, and all of the houses sort of sprung up from the ground. To see how impressive it is today, even if it is still far from its majestic mother, is incredible. Of course, with such expanse, all kinds of bandits, drunkards, and other lowlife have arrived. But I'm very proud of it, in spite of everything. I hope that your cousin continues this work.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Bye. Podemos subir arriba. Antes estaba cerrado esto, ¿no? Pero aquí no hay nada. No hay nada que buscar. Vale, pues vamos a ver cómo tenemos la misión esta secundaria. Vuelve en 2 días. Vale, pues nos vamos a ir a comer un ratito, ¿no? Misterio de las ruinas antiguas. Vean la mina de oro que indicó la señora Morange. Botella de... Vale. Vale. Un antiguo secreto. Esta es la misión que estamos haciendo ahora. Pues ahora nos vamos a comer algo. No, este no. Ah, bueno, sí. Vale, pues venga, nos vemos después. Hasta luego.